Okay, so welcome to your 45-minute HIIT class. Thank you so much for joining. Just a little bit about today's layout. We're gonna do a warm-up, a dynamic warm-up, and I'll talk to you guys a bit and we'll get rolling. Just started the clock. We have a 2-minute warm-up. We're gonna start with a squat and reach. You're gonna squat down and reach up. That was my cat, Jerry. Squat down, reach all the way up. We are getting full range. You're gonna sit down low in that squat. Bring your hands to the floor. Come up. We're gonna do a few of these. So today's workout is going to be all legs and abs in a HIIT format. So we have 6 circuits, 3 of leg exercises and 3 of ab exercises. All right, guys, let's move to a side bend. You're gonna bend it over to one side, over to the other. You switch once you feel a stretch. We're not holding it here. That's when we move over. So each circuit has 3 exercises. For example, circuit 1 will have 3 leg exercises. And circuit 2 will have 3 ab exercises, and so on. We go through each circuit 2 times. By the end, that'll make for 45 minutes with a cool down. If you have to leave early, I totally understand. I recommend that you stretch on your own time because that is really important. From here, we're gonna go chest rotation, reach over to one side. We are working our abs today, and rotating our trunk is gonna help us activate those muscles a little bit here. Okay, last one, we're gonna do some butt kicks on the side. So you guys keep going there. We're going in 20 seconds. Our first exercise is a close to wide squat. So your options here, a close squat and then a wide squat. So you can go between those, and then to make it more intense, you're hopping between them, okay? So your high impact option, your low impact option. Either way, I expect high intensity from you. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Close, wide. We go for 40 seconds here. The important part of this is I want you guys to stay low the entire time. You're not standing up between reps. We are increasing time under tension. Good, you're more than halfway through. We are waking up your quad muscles. That's the front of your thighs right here. Good, just 10 seconds left. Keep it up. Let it burn. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo. We have a 20-second rest. We go into our next exercise, which is just a lunge pulse. So you're gonna step back. Let's step forward with our left leg first. Get halfway into a lunge, small movements here. Join me in 3, 2, 1. We're here for 20 seconds. We switch to the right. I will tell you when. You're already halfway through this pulse. Switch in 3, 2, 1. We're still getting that quad muscle here. And this again, when we pulse, you don't come up all the way. We stay close to mid-range. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Next we have a fun one, bear crawl square. You're gonna start on your hands and knees. You're gonna come up onto your toes, so my knees are now off the ground. You're gonna make a square by stepping out and in an alternating pattern. Woo. Starting in 2, 1, let's go. So you're here for 40 seconds. Try to keep your knees off the ground that whole time. To make it more challenging, you can turn this into a walk or opposite arm and leg move at the same time. Less than 20 seconds left. You're over halfway. We are working on muscular endurance here. 3, 2, 1. Woo! So now we cycle those 3 exercises one more time, and then your quads get a really good break because they are yelling at you right now. 10 seconds, we go back to our close to wide squat. Woo. In 3, 2, 1. So again, this is your low impact option. Keep it going, you're more than halfway. Stay low, I know it burns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. 20 seconds rest. Between circuits, you'll have a 1 minute and 20 second rest. So really use that time. Okay, we go into our lunges. Left in front in 2, 1. Pulse it here. You've got some options here. You could take it to a squat if you're uncomfortable with the one leg action. You can also do a staggered squat where the front leg is working harder. Switch sides in 2, 1, switch. Right leg is in front now. Your hands can be on your hips, on your head, really wherever you want. I just don't want them helping on your leg. 3, 2, 1, break. Woo. Next we move into our bear crawls again. Then you get that nice long break. We're going down in 10 seconds. Start to get where you need to be on the ground on your mat. Let's lift those knees in 2, 1, up. You're supposed to be engaging your core here. That's how I'm not sagging my low back down. It stays flat. You're almost there. Just keep moving. If you need a short break, that's okay, but make sure you get up again. 10 seconds. Don't drop. Give me at least these 10 seconds. That long break is in sight. 3, 2, 1. My family is in the kitchen. Okay, enjoy this break. This is your time to get water. Please hydrate. All right, you have just about a minute left of your break. I'll show you what's going on next. Next, we have an ab circuit. So our first exercise is called frog sit-ups. If you're familiar with a regular sit-up, this one, our legs are like a frog, like a diamond. And then from there, you're curling up, touch your toes, and then back down. We're doing that for 40 seconds. Modifications here, you could do a regular sit-up. This helps engage your ab more. Likewise, it gets harder depending on where your arms are. So like, if I use my arms to swing up, that would be the easiest. If I just have my arms up and overhead and try to go up, that's pretty hard, not using momentum. Likewise, you can use your arms in front to help you get up. So let's try all together in 4 seconds, hands above our head. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hands are touching my ears. You go up, and then it's try to be slow and controlled down so that every part of your back touches the floor. Each vertebrae. No arches. 12 more seconds. Play around with your arm position. Do what works for you. 3, 2, 1. Good job. I know when I first started doing those felt really unnatural. Now I kind of got it, and hopefully you'll start to feel that way too. Next we have plank jacks. I'll try to show you from the side. So you're gonna go in a forearm plank. You're just jumping in and out. Okay, we're gonna go in 2, 1. Your option here, take out the hop. Step out, back in, out, in. Your steps, then you have your hops. This one's gonna get your heart rate up a little bit more than the other ones in this ab circuit. More than halfway done. This is another one to really check your form on your back. We're not up in a down dog position. We're not flat. I mean, we're not arching. 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Okay. Side in and out. So next, I think this is a fun one. You're rolled over onto your side a little bit. Some of my weight is on my right hip. We're just going in and out like this. So my hands are here to help me balance. Join me in 2, 1. We're going right side. We'll switch over in 20 seconds. 2, 1, switch. So your hands are really just here to help you balance. You don't have your weight in them. To make it harder, you could take your hands off the mat. But I think I would fall off. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now we just do that one more time through. Then we get our long break and we move on. Okay, frog sit-ups in 5 seconds. Get back down on your mat if you stood up like I did. 2, 1, let's go. Start off not using the momentum with your arms. Also, if you have weights, you can make this harder by adding a weight onto your chest. It's super important to work these muscles, these abdominal muscles. You use them all day. Six seconds, give me 2 more. Last one here. Okay, take a break. A well-earned break. We have plank jacks next. I was doing it in a low plank. Another alternative is to do it in a high plank, depending on your comfort level. Gonna try not to hit the cat. All right, we're going in 3, 2, 1. If you can, bring some speed to this one. Ooh, he's scared. Bye, Ashton. When you feel like you need a break, you switch to the low impact option instead of just dropping. Two, 1, done. Back to our side, in and out. An alternative here would be a straight side in and out or a crunch. I'm on my right side. Let's go in 4, 3, 2, 1. You're thinking about bringing your rib cage closer to your thigh. It's not just your legs that are moving. Your abs help you move your torso. Switch it over in 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. Long break. get some water.
End of final message.
All right, not feeling this song. Just want to add, I did find music that's not copyrighted. This gets uploaded to YouTube later, so I didn't hear all the music beforehand. It's like a really long playlist, so that's why you're listening to what you're listening to. We have like 45 seconds left. We go back to our leg exercises. Your first one's on the ground. Yay! The glute bridge in and out. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bridge your hips up by squeezing your glutes. You're pushing through the floor with your legs. You're holding it here for the full 40 seconds and pulsing our knees in and out. We're gonna start that in about 20 seconds. I also need to catch my breath. So that's gonna work your glute muscles. Make sure you're not arching your back. Feel free to touch the back of your legs. Make sure that they're working. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Hold up and out. An alternative here, if you are not comfortable yet with this, you're gonna go up and down, out. To turn them into reps instead of holding it the whole time. We are halfway through. Again, check your back, make sure it's not arched. It's not about height, it's about the glute contraction. 3, 2, 1, down. Good job, okay. Next we have another one on the mat, very exciting. This is gonna be a side plank and abduction. Abduction just means you're moving from midline. So you're gonna have one knee on the ground, one elbow. You're up, other foot is pulsing up and down. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Options here to make it harder. You're gonna go up in a plank and do it. I cannot. And we're just pulsing. Your option, if this is too challenging, is you're gonna come down and just lift your leg pulses. Drop the plank. So here we're getting abduction, which is a glute muscle that helps you do that. It's called your glute med. And then you also are giving yourself hip extension in this plank, pushing those hips forward. 3, 2, 1, done. So next time through is when we flip sides on that one. Next, we have a squat toe touch. So that's just gonna be, you're standing with your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Squat down. When you're down, you touch your toe. Come back up, opposite hand, opposite toe. 3, 2, 1. Make it harder here. You increase your time under tension. Do not come all the way up. You come up to about here and back down. Your option, maybe you're not ready for this, that's okay. It's just gonna be squats to your comfort level. Let's keep it going. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds, we start over with the bridge. Then we're almost halfway through this entire workout. And if you've stayed with us this long, I'm super proud of you. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, up. We're all here to improve ourselves. And just showing up, honestly, is monumental. You showed up for yourself. That's what matters. Someone said, not me, that to see a change, you have to make a change. And that really stuck with me. So if this is your first time in this HIIT class, you made a change and you invested in yourself. That is not a small feat. That took time and effort. 10 more seconds. Little pulses. Stay up with me for these 10 seconds. We've got 3, 2, 1, down. Okay, now we're gonna do our side plank with the leg lift on the opposite side. So whichever side you did before, just flip on over. You've got one knee down and one elbow. Let's go up in 2, 1. Sorry, I dropped my headphones. And then pulse it on up. This is not a full range movement. Your foot does not touch the floor between reps. It's more of a pulse. Kristen, I love that I can see your leg lift. Just enters the screen sometimes. 15 seconds, keep it here. Remember your alternatives. You get tired, you drop onto your hip. Leg lift. We've got 5 seconds. Keep it tall. 3, 2, 1. Break. 20 seconds, we're back to our squat toe touch. This is our last exercise of the circuit. We switch back to abs. So that circuit was a little bit more glute heavy as opposed to quads. This last one, we'll get your quads though. In 3, 2, 1, we squat down and up. I'm gonna try to bring some speed to this one. A little more of a bounce. Got to back up for you guys. From the side, making sure your hips go back each time. That's super important. Not just knees forward. Hips are back. 10 seconds. Sorry, I didn't say that earlier. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Minute and 20 break. This is your chance to get some water. You are now halfway through the workout. More than halfway through the workout, actually. Okay. So we're back to abs. You have about a minute. I'm just going to show you what's going on. Next minute's a lot of moving parts. So you're on your back. I think you guys can see me. Yeah. We're going to do 4 reverse crunches. So your legs are out. You bring them in. So 4. And on the 4th, it turns into a leg lift. So you're here. You shoot your legs out again. Straight legs. So 4. Pretend that was 4. On your 4th, up and down, then back in. So essentially 4 and then 1. Follow that pattern, but we'll start together so you can kind of get the hang of it. We have 10 seconds. Spit your water down and join me on the mat. All right, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Legs out straight, bring them in, knees to your chest. That's 2. 4, 4th one. Straight legs, bring them up, back, down, slow. Then you're back 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. I want you to be very conscious on when you drop your legs, you do not arch your back. So that might not mean you go down to 6 inches above the floor. That might just mean 45 degrees. That's fine. So what I mean by that is if I get to here and I feel my back arch, that one's too low. I would need to be here. Stop, guys. Sorry, I cut a few seconds into your break. Take a break. I'll give you those few seconds back. The next exercise, which is plank hip taps. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. So you're in a low plank. You're rolling hip to hip. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. I find it easiest to stack my feet. Just makes the roll a bit easier. It's okay if you can't touch your hip all the way to the ground just yet, but that's something that we can work towards. This is a different part of your abs than some of our previous exercises. It's important we target our abs each direction. Already, just 5 seconds left because I messed up the math. 2, 1, break. Sorry about that one. Okay. Next we have Russian twists. Kind of similar action of your abs. You have some choices. Lean back, twist, or your feet up and twist. In 3, 2, 1. Important here is that your tailbone is tucked under. You're not arching the opposite way. This move is all about trunk rotation, not so much your arms. It doesn't matter to me if your arms touch the floor or not. It matters to me that you're twisting your upper body as far as it goes with each rep. Your option here is add weight, or put your feet down. That'll be a little bit easier. Heels down, I should say. 3, 2, 1. Good job. So I'm gonna have to start that all over. So you guys might have noticed the theme today is that you're not sticking your butt out like this. You're tucking the other way during those exercises. So we're going back to our reverse crunches in 3, 2, 1. That's legs out, knees to chest. 4 times. 4th one, straight legs. Raise them, slow, lower down until you feel that in your back. Or I should say, if you feel it in your back, you've gone too far. You're gonna activate that. Think about bringing your belly button down essentially to your back. You're trying to make it go through you to your spine. And rest. I timed that one right. Okay. Plank hip taps are next. Going in 10 seconds. An option here. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your option, you can do this on your knees. It's going to hit a different part of your hip, but it's still engaging your abs. That's a totally appropriate way to do this. And doing a modification is just as good. There's no shame in doing the modifications. What matters is that you showed up for yourself and that you're moving. We're moving together for 45 minutes. Even if that means you have to sit and exercise out, just walk it out, that's fine. I want to meet you where you're at. 5 seconds. 1, done. Last, we have our Russian twists. With that said, I do encourage you to try your higher intensity options with each one. A lot of times we're capable of more than we realize we are. 3, 2, 1. Russian twists. Twist side to side. Feet are up. If you did it with your heels down last time, try to bring them up this time. If your feet are crossed, try uncrossing them. So again, even weight distribution between each side. 20 seconds left. You got this. $12 almost there. Three, 2, 1, relax. You have just over a minute here. This is your time to get some water. I wish I brought a towel. We're back to legs. You've got a bunch of muscles, a bunch of big muscles in your legs. So we could be doing leg exercises all day, but I thought today we'd focus mostly on our quads and our glutes. And then if you join me next week, we're gonna do the opposite side. We're gonna do our hamstrings. So back here, some calves, and we'll also do arms. We're not really working on those today. So our exercise for our legs next is called a pendulum lunge. So I'm gonna start, my left leg stays still, lunge forward, swing back. So you're just switching forward and backwards lunge. We're gonna do this in 20 seconds. Your option here is separate the moves. Stop in the middle, collect yourself. Go backward. Okay, we're going in 10 seconds. If you wanna make this more intense, you add a hop, lunge, hop. 3, 2, 1, left leg stays put. You can use your arms to balance yourself. Additionally, if you have weights, this is a good exercise. To add them, you could hold them at your sides or on your shoulders. We are staying with this leg for the full 40 seconds. Almost there. Embrace that burn. 2, 1, done. Good job. Okay. Oh. Next we have, I'm calling it a square squat pulse. It might have a name, and if you know it, feel free to let me know. You're gonna squat 2 pulses, rotate in a full square. This is going 3, 2, 1, starting on forward, 2 squats, switch, 2, 2, 2. Again here, you are not coming all the way up unless you absolutely have to. Your legs are gonna fall off. We're staying down, rotating. Option to make this more intense, you hop when you switch. Good, you've got 6 seconds. 1, break. So our next round through, let's all try to start with the hops. Unless you have an injury or something like that, totally fine. Next, we have a bridge and calf raise, so we're back on our mat. We're holding that bridge once again. This time when we're up here, go onto your toes. 3, 2, 1, let's go up together. Your options here are similar to the last time we did a bridge isometric. Turn it into reps. So up and down, calf raise, or take out the calf raise. Let's all try to hold it. You're picking your heels up off the ground. Holding it for another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Additional option, if I forget to say it next time, is you can alternate calf raises. 10 seconds, we start over. So we're back to our pendulum lunge, and this time our right leg does not move its plant the entire time. Let's go here in 3, 2, 1. We're going forward and backward. Your option is to hop. And the hops you can kind of add really in any of the places. So your right leg is really the one that should be burning right now. Ten seconds. 5, 4, get 2 more. 3, whew, almost fell. 2, 1, done. Next we have our square squat pulse. And we're gonna try the hops first. 2 pulses, hop to turn. I feel good about that for all of you. 3, 2, 1, let's go down and hop it out, baby. It's just 30 seconds. You can do anything for 30 seconds. Let's switch directions if you've been hopping the same way. Ten seconds. Stay low with me. 3, 2, 1, done. Back to our bridge. Okay, 5 seconds. We go up together. 2, 1, up. Bring in those calf raises. This is still mostly a glute exercise because those muscles are holding you up right now. But we're getting a little bit of calf action by shifting our weight onto our toes. 20 seconds left. You are very, very close to the end of this workout. You only have 2 exercises after this. They're ab exercises. 3, 2, 1. You have a minute here, over a minute. I think it's important to recognize which exercises have been hard for you, what muscle that is, and how can you work to improve that. So for some people, that might be the ab portion. Some people, that might be the leg portion. Wherever you're at, you're golden. We're all working to work on something. Okay, next, ab circuit, last one. Let me see where we're at on time. Okay, we're okay. So it's 2 exercises, like all the other ones, we're just doing them 2 times. So we're gonna start with ins and outs at 45 degrees. So that means as you're on your back, if this is 90 degrees, you're going down halfway. I think that's at half. And you're pulsing in and out. I'm doing a lot of pulsing today because we are working on muscular endurance. So you don't have access to a bunch of heavy weights, heavy objects. That's a really good way to still get stronger. We're going in 20 seconds. So like I was doing 45 degrees. If you feel like your back is arching there, you go higher. And if you think you can go lower, go lower. The point is you're maintaining it. Your back is not arched and we are pulsing. In 2, 1, let's go. Drop your legs. We're staying here for 40 seconds. Pulsing means small movements. And they are not end range, so you do not bring your legs in or all the way out. My AirPod's falling out, excuse me. Flex those toes if you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay, last exercise that you'll even have to see is the side plank hip dip. It's not a full plank, it's on your knees. So similar to before, 1 knee, same side elbow, and we're just gonna dip up and down. Your option here is to take it to a tall plank, or your beginning option on your knees. So let's go here in 2, 1. We're going entirely on our right side for 40 seconds. So here you are stretching your external obliques, and then you shorten them to bring them back up. External obliques are one of your ab muscles. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, okay. We've ins and outs again, side planks on the other side, and a beautiful little cool down, and you are done. Okay, less than 10 seconds, we do ins and outs again. Make sure you're ready, you're on your mat, you're on your back. In 3, 2, 1. So I have my hands kind of under my butt, or next to my butt. Here's some options here. I think it is harder if you put your hands over your head. And for the last 10 seconds, we're gonna try to also add in a top crunch so your shoulders come off the ground. I will tell you when to do that. Right now, we're just hanging out, ins and outs. All right, and let's go. Let's bring in that upper crunch so your shoulders come up. We're working all of our abs now. Top, bottom, middle, they are firing. 2, 1, done. Goodbye to that exercise. Last but not least, side plank dips. opposite side. For me, that is my left. 2, 1, let's go up, dip down. So you're bringing your hip down in a controlled way. You're not just falling down, then coming back up. Well, I think I might have lost you guys. Keep going. Oh, there we go. 10 seconds. Sorry, I'm having audio problems. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, stay down here. We're doing our cool down. We're gonna start with child's pose. You're gonna sit your butt back into your heels, stretch your hands forward. Take some big deep breaths. You really warmed your body up today. Did some hard work. Now it's important that we cool it back down. Bring your body back to where it started. Okay, go back into your tabletop position. This time you're gonna shift your hips downward and push up through your hands for a cobra position if you like yoga. Continuing to really focus on your breathing. You have to calm the system down a little bit. We just worked it up quite a bit. Okay, from here, we're back into our tabletop position. Let's bring your right leg forward up by your hands and drop your left hip. You should feel this in the front of your back leg's hip. All right, let's rotate towards the right. Look up. Adding a little rotation into this. Stretch. All right, back into your tabletop. We're gonna do the opposite leg. Left leg comes forward. We start with just stretching. You're pushing your hip down towards your mat. Your hip should be square here, not tilted. That just means they're facing straight. All right, let's rotate towards our left leg. Back to your tabletop position. Excellent. From here, we're gonna sit down on your bum, legs in a straddle position. This is for your inner thighs. And then from here, you're gonna tilt your hips forward. So you're not bending your back, but you are tilting forward to increase the stretch right here. All right, we have about 20 seconds left. I'll take you to one more stretch. And if you have a few seconds, we'll do 2 more stretches. Back into your tabletop. And from there, we're going into a downward dog. And then you're gonna bend one knee so that you're really stretching one calf. That's the back of your leg. If you bring your feet closer, that'll increase the stretch in your calf. Farther away eases the stretch. Switch. Okay, both feet together. Walking in towards your feet. Hang here for a second. And roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, straightening your body until you're standing. That is it for your 45-minute HIIT workout. Excellent job getting it done today. Whether this is the beginning of your fitness journey or you've been doing this for years and years, it is an amazing feat every single time you show up to work out. So I hope that you're proud of yourself, and I hope that you treat yourself kindly. Thank you everyone for coming. I'm gonna stick around for a few minutes in case anyone has any questions. Oh, thank you, Camilla. Thank you, thank you. Jillian, thank you. Kristen, thank you, everyone. Don't forget, if you have any questions, like feel free to hit me up on Instagram or moving forward, song recommendations. Thank you, everyone.